This conference will now be recorded.
So last Thursday and Friday we understood about warehouse management. Today we will try to understand about transportation management. Transportation management. Let us understand about transportation management. So let us recap what we have discussed on last Friday in the warehouse management. We are creating a sales order or purchase order, and then if you want confirmation, you can do it. Once sales order is created, what we are doing reservation. After that, we are clicking on release to warehouse. If you click release to warehouse, what system is doing? It is creating load, shipment, wave, and work. These are the 4 transactions it is creating internally in warehouse management module based on the setups. Okay, it will be 4 will be created. Now, after this, we need to complete the work. Complete the work. Then confirm outbound shipment. Once it is confirmed, then you can do packing slip, then customer invoice. So inside we are able to understand the work process. The main agenda for warehouse management is to understand about the work process. Now here in this transportation management, what we will do, we will create a sales order and then we will do reservation. After that, instead of release to warehouse, we are going to release to like a load planning workbench. Load planning workbench. In this, you can find the shipping charges. You can calculate the shipping charges differently. Okay, there are many options inside shipping charges. To calculate shipping charges, we can arrive something. After that, we can do release to warehouse. Here in the load planning workbench, load will be created. Load will be created. Now in this, after this, we are going to release to warehouse. Release to warehouse. Then here it will create shipment. So in this, you are arriving shipping charges with the different options. Okay. After that, shipment will be created. Shipment, wave, and work will be created. Okay. In this, actually like load planning workbench, actually load will be created. This is the next step actually. Against this load, you are arriving the shipping charges. You are arriving the shipping charges through a rate route workbench. Through rate route workbench, you will arrive the shipping charges. Then release to warehouse. Automatically, already load is created. Against load, it is shipping charges are finalized, and you can select a shipment and then wave and work will be created, and you will remaining process complete the work. Complete the work. and then after that you can do the confirm shipment, confirm outbound shipment. Then packing slip. Then here it will be updated, the charges will be updated to sales order. You can see that balance, that amount. Then you can do customer invoice. For these charges, for these charges, anyhow, you are arriving shipping charges means through third party vendor, you are validating the shipping charges for best price, and you can generate vendor invoice for the shipping charges. Because you are arranging the shipping charges through third party vendor, so for that vendor, from that vendor you have received an invoice. That invoice you can generate using generate vendor invoice using this shipping charges. Okay, the high level information I have explained. Let us understand this process. Okay, so let me show you. Let me create a one sales order. Give me 1 second. I'm creating a sales order. Sales and marketing. Sales and marketing. Sales orders. All sales orders. Click on new sales order. Select the customer. Any customer is fine. As I told you, always select site and warehouse 2 and 24 for practicing purpose, because this 24 warehouse is warehouse enabled warehouse. Advanced warehouse management box checkbox is selected for that warehouse 24, and 51 and some other 61 also it is there, but for all warehouses it was not enabled. Only for few warehouses it was enabled. Okay, so for practicing, if you want practice, please do with site and warehouse 2 and 24, and item should be selected like A0001, because the setups related to warehouse enabled is mapped with A001 and A002. Suppose it is 400, I'm entering something price. So this is normal sales order process. Only intentionally I need to select warehouse 24 and item A0001, because in the setups for A001 and for warehouse 24, it is advanced warehouse management functionality was enabled. Okay, next we need to do reservation. Select lot, click close. One small setup, sorry, whenever you are creating a sales order, I'm selecting US027. For this customer US027, there are some setups are there, that zip code is there. So for transportation management, for warehouse management you can select any item. For transportation management, please select US027. So what is this, why it is I need to select US027? I will give you brief details after some time. So warehouse 24 for transportation management practice US 027. To please select US 027. What happened? Give me 1 second. Huh? Let me refresh. Okay, 786 for transportation management. Please select customer US 027. Click on add A0001 because you are not aware of the setups. Suppose I'm entering 505 something price I have entered. Okay, I'm doing reservation. Reserve lot. So advanced warehouse management and as well as transportation management, there are huge setups. There are many setups you need to understand. Okay, fine. So once it is reserved, if you verify financials, charges, there is no charges here. Look at this one. It is 0. There is no charges. Okay. Now I'm going to this warehouse management. Last Friday we learned about released warehouse. If you click on released warehouse, automatically it is creating like load, shipment, wave, work, all those things it is creating. And once again, that setups also based on the setups, it is not required to create all at a time. If you want to do one by one, yes, it will create one shipment first. Then from the shipment I can create a load. From the shipment and load I can create a wave, and from that wave I can create a work. That is also possible during by applying some setups. Okay, fine. Now like it is released warehouse, I have clicked and it was creating all in at a time. Actually you have learned only all at a time. One time it was posted. Now I'm going to this load planning workbench. I'm creating a load. So for this item, supply and demand to new load, select the template, click OK. Load was created. Load was created. Okay. If you want, you can see that load details against sales order. If you refresh, you can scroll down. In this, it will show you the load details. The load is created. Only load is created. Okay. If you go inside and if you verify, work was not created. Work will not be created. It is not yet created. Only load is created. So for this load, we can click here, rate routing, rate route workbench. Rate route workbench. Okay. Now, if you scroll down, here it is, nothing available. Rate route details. If I click on rate with route, route with rate, now if you verify, some amount is coming automatically through route guide and route plan. This is the amount of the shipping charges. For this, if you look at this one, the material will be moved from 98052 to 90004. The truck is moved and it is these many miles. Okay, and the rate, amount and everything is calculated like this: 1368. to move from the material from this one to 98052 to 9004, from 9004 to 31001 some amount, and 31001 to Georgia to 3004 it is some amount. These are the shipping charges was calculated. What it means, if you take India, suppose in India, if I want to move material from suppose is one city. Can anyone tell me like any city in Gurgaon, or I mean to say UP, any small cities, not Lucknow, any other cities? Anyone tell me? Anyone, any city name? Small city, I mean to say small kind of town.
Make it Agra.
Okay, Agra will be like the direct. Okay, fine, no issues, we'll take. So suppose I want to move the material from city in Telangana. It is a small city, Khammam. From Khammam to Agra. Now the material will not be moved directly. First from the Khammam, it will move to Hyderabad first, because Hyderabad is the center hub, and from Hyderabad to Delhi, that is first. After that, from Delhi to Agra. So that is the material is moving from Khammam to Hyderabad, is the like a main city. From Hyderabad to Delhi, and Delhi to the village or city, whatever it is there. It may be Agra. Agra also, it may be, suppose like this. The courier will be moved like this scenario. Just I have given example. In the same manner here also, in this also, it is the location to the center point 9004. Suppose this is Hyderabad, this is Khammam. Khammam to Hyderabad first, and Hyderabad to Delhi, the main area, and Delhi to Agra. So the truck will be moved like this. So for that, these many charges. So how it is calculating the charges, we'll see later. Okay, there are so many limitations also in this transportation management. Warehouse management, 100% superb functionality, warehouse management. Whereas transportation management, there are some limitations. Okay, some limitations means, I mean to say, if you want, you can enhance your using third-party application, or you can enhance the product as per your requirement. Okay, some functionalities are exist. Now this functionalities exist. It is calculating the amount. Now you can click on assign. So sometimes it will show you three options. You can select the best option based on the setups. Based on the setups, you can have 2-3 routes. Just I have given you like one route, like from Hyderabad, from Khammam to Hyderabad. Okay, and so from Khammam to Hyderabad, and Hyderabad to Delhi, Delhi to Agra. This is one route. Okay. Otherwise, instead of Delhi, suppose I want to move to Mumbai only, then Mumbai to Agra also, it may be. There may be different routes. So those come like different routes, it will show here. It will show here. So you can choose which route you want. System will propose you different routes based on the setups.
But from
Now,
where this route plan is coming, Satya?
this one, route plan. So
Yeah,
during
I mean to
setting,
say,
hmm,
how
in the
those details business will configure first, or
yeah, we need to configure all those routes and these things. So there is in warehouse management, like in this, let me show you. In transportation management, but there are some limitations also parallelly. In this, we have rate routes, route guides. These are the different routes currently. Route guides are there and route plans.
okay?
These are the route plans. From based on the route plans, now the plan is selected, this one.
Okay, and this amount route plan, I mean to say, transportation charge will also include in my invoice or something, or
Yes, we are going to do that one. I will
okay.
show you. Okay, so now currently I have assigned some amount. It is 5,278.50 amount. It was already set, like it was freezed. Now remaining process I'm doing, release to warehouse. Click OK. What happens? It will create work, wave, and shipment. Load is already created, and wave, work, and shipment will be created now. Wave and work will be created. Shipment. Wave is created and posted, and shipment is created. Okay. So work also will be created. Now, if you want to see the work, you can go to the sales order. From there, you can open the work, or you can do from here also. You can do from here, or as usual, we know like from the sales order, we know the work, how to do, how to see. Give me 1 minute. So in this, if you refresh, it will be created a work, wave, and a shipment, all these three. Okay, if you go to work, work will be created. So let me complete this work. Action colon WHS work execute. So I'm entering 24 and 1. Password is 1 in standard. We are doing outbound process, sales picking. All these are configurable. Through mobile device, we can configure all these things. We can configure through mobile device. Go to outbound, sales picking. Now enter the work ID. Here we are scanning the work. Through mobile device, you need to scan. You need to enter the license plate. I think 24 is the license plate number. If it is not there, then I will verify. Yeah, it is exist. Now target license plate, you need to enter. Okay, as I told you, inside license plate is different from outside license plate. Okay, this is target license plate is we are keeping at the outside material, so that is the reason we need to enter another license plate. Now if you refresh, it is in processing for the first one. Now if I click OK, picking process will be completed. Now putting process is in process, so picking is completed. Picking is completed and put process in progress, and once it is completed, put process. So the work is completed now. If you refresh, work is completed. Next you can go to the shipment, confirm outbound shipment. Shipment is confirmed. Now if you verify the sales order, once it is confirmed shipment, if you verify the charges, maintain charges, it is updated this charges, right? Charges, whatever the route is finalized, that route, using that route it was finalized, the charges. Okay, the charges are finalized. Now I can do like a packing slip from here also we can do, or we can do from the load. From the load also you can generate packing slip. From the load you can go to shipment and you can do packing slip, or from the sales order, we know that one, that is also fine, anything is fine. Click OK. Click OK. One minute. Okay, so credit management. It is validating the credit management. A new functionality was introduced recently about credit management. Give me 1 minute. This is a new function recently introduced. Okay, this is another topic to finance, advanced topic about credit management. Let me try once again packing slip. I think I will not get, it cannot be posted. It is stopping the credit management process. Then invoice, credit, like a packing slip and invoice is normal process. In normal scenario, we will not face any challenges because this is a new functionality. Okay, this is related to, otherwise if you want, I will show you tomorrow about this credit management. Okay, so I need to refresh that process. New functions introduced related to credit management. This is related to credit management checks for finance. Of course, for you sometimes it may be required. I will show you this one tomorrow most probably. Now the main focus is the charges are updated in the sales order. In the sales order it was updated. Okay, the sales order is updated in the financials, updated. Now these charges are, this truck is not yours, you have chosen a third party truck. Okay, for that truck, that the truck driver or truck owner or the transportation company, they will give you invoice to you. that is vendor invoice. Okay, for that we can do once again I'm going to this load, this is also one of the finance topic. Transportation charges, transportation, freight bills, you can generate invoice, generate freight bill invoice. So the invoice number something I have entered, click OK. Because there are 3 routes and 3 invoices will be received. Okay, you can click on submit for approval, and here you can select the approved function, click OK. So now it was generated invoice. So once it is generated, for first one it was generated. If you want to see that invoice, vendor invoice journal, you can go to vendor invoice journals, you can go to journal lines, line. It will not be posted, it will be created only. The finance department, they will verify, they will validate for the first amount. They will validate and they will post. So this is one route only. I mean to say from Khammam to Hyderabad. Okay, employee approval, it is mandatory. In this invoice, you need to map who is going to be approved. Then you can post. Otherwise, it will not post. Who is going to be approved, that person should be approved. Then you can post. This is finance department will do the invoice posting. This is posted. Okay, in the same manner for the second also, for third also we can do. Right, bills. For the second one also I can generate invoice, generate freight invoice. So the same invoice if I generate, it will throw error message. So definitely there should be a different invoice. Click OK. Okay, inside you can go to submit for approvals. For another Hyderabad to Delhi. Okay, Hyderabad to Delhi, it was generated. Now if you want to do like postings, you can go back once again, vendor invoice journals, it will show the second invoice also, and you can go to lines, the finance department, anyhow journal is created in the finance, they can verify and they can validate and they can post. Okay, this is because you have arranged a truck to the customer, then it was updated for the sales order invoice. In the sales order invoice it is updated because you need to collect that money from the customer. So it was updated here, and at the same time it was updated we have received vendor invoice from the like the transportation vendor. From the transportation vendor it was updated. Now for these things, all these things, actually there is some engines, mileage engines and rates also available. So if you go to transportation management, okay, so rate master, in this rate master you need to enter the distance and the price. This is the rate master from destination, origin destination, from origin to destination. You need to map, and you can go to rate basis. It will show you the details. What is the rate? For 500, less than 500, it is sorry, LBS, it is for 100, 450, 300. This is the price. Okay, I will take this one is our scenario. This one is our scenario, and in this, if you go to here, rate basis, less than 50 miles, it is 8.5. Less than 100 miles, it is 7.5. Less than 200 miles, it is 6.5. This is our scenario, and the mileage and these things. If it is more than 3000, it is 1.2. So based on the mileage, it was calculated. There are multiple options, rate basis calculations. There are multiple options. And rating metadata, it is available here. You can map this one. So all these things are setups. All these are setups. Based on the setups, it will be calculated. So there are rate engines. In these engines, we have mileage engine, generic engine, and rate engine, transit engine. So the rate engine, it is calculates the rate, and mileage engine will calculate mileages. So in this, it is mileage. You are going to enter the distance between these two, from this one to this one. What is the miles? The limitation is we need to enter the miles. That is the major, whether it is advantage or disadvantage, it is you can consider. So that is the reason I told you, like, select US 027. So the mileage between the from postal code to postal code, it was already exist, the mileages. So it is calculating mileages. Okay. Any doubt till now? So in this, there are setups, mileage engines, and some rate engines, and then route plans. Of course, in transportation management, not very huge setups, whereas warehouse management, there are huge setups. In this warehouse management, the main agenda is like location directory. Because transportation management will not work independently. It is on top of warehouse management. You cannot use alone transportation management. You cannot use transportation management alone. You can use warehouse management, and then on top of that, you can use transportation management. So in this, location directive is the most important. There are setups here, and you need to understand there are for sales order, for purchase order, there are different, and there are transfer order issue and transfer order receipt, replenishment, written orders. There is different written order process, and then there are some more like quality process also. Quality check-in, quality check-out, quality sampling, item sampling, quality orders. Okay, there are many things inside. So like finished goods put away and co-product and byproduct put away, these are related to production module, but remaining all are like inventory movement, cancel work, all these things are normal. Cycle counting also regular logistics process only. There are so many things you need to learn in advanced warehouse management. There are many setups. Okay. This is one of the important setup, like location directive. Another one more setup is work template. Work template and load template and work template, these two are linked to each other. There are work templates also you need to create. So the same load template, work template, and mobile device menu items. Mobile device menu items. also one of the important. And another one is one more important setup is like wave template. Wave template also important. These are so important. Okay, all are interlinked a lot. Wave template, work template, load template, and then location directive and mobile device menu items. These are major important topics. And if you want to create a location in warehouse management, if you want to create a location, there are many setups, like we need to map location format, location type, location profile, and then locations. It is not like simple master, it is many things we need to understand. Okay, so this is high level about I don't think so like I have explained everything. I have not explained everything. It is, as I told you, like around 5 to 6 weeks course content. With the practice only you can understand, but with the sample data, whatever the way I have explained, the same masters you need to select in the standard so that you can understand. I mean to say, you can post some transactions. Okay, fine. Any more clarifications, any more doubts? Okay, fine. And I think Vimal, you have asked me about like in release product. Earlier you have asked one question. Let me answer that question first. In this product configuration model, so how it will be linked to the item master?
Yeah.
How it is? Yeah, how it is linked to this one? Let us understand. In another 5-10 minutes, I will explain this one. So released product. So in this, while creating this item, this should be configuration should be enabled. In this process, so if you verify in the standard, only this D004, 5, 6, and 8, these are the only four items are product like configuration enabled with the dimension based configuration technology. What it means, while creating a new item, if you go to product master and we have option to select dimension based configuration technology, constraint based configuration technology, and you need to select configuration. Okay, if you select this combination, then you can use these items release products in the product control configuration. See, product configuration models. In this, for car audio systems, if you go to versions, this is enabled D005. So this item car audio system is linked with release product through versions. Okay.
Okay.
So you can use all those things, the like product, this release product with this one versions. One more advantage I would like to show you. One more advantage of this item. So D005, very beautiful functionality. If you go to BVM versions, look at this one. it is D005. One like BOM version is exist with some items. Another version is exist with another items. Only for 2 items this configuration is selected, and for this one it was mapped with a different version. So different version have different BOM lines. Okay, now let me show you one small magic. I'm creating a sales order. It is not it's not like a magic, it is a beautiful functionality. I'm selecting a customer. Any customer is fine, but DE001 is intercompany customer. Don't select that one. Any other customers, normal, any warehouse, no issues. Don't select 24 because 24 is a warehouse enabled. You can select also normally. If it is really it is required, you can select. Any warehouse is fine. Any customer, any warehouse, no issues. Now I'm selecting. What happened? Give me 1 second. It was opening. Refresh. Okay, it was not refreshed properly. Any customer is fine, but any warehouse is fine, but item I need to select now D005 because we are doing for D005. Okay, now I have created sales order. Now if you go to product and here we have configure line. 1 second. So configure line. In this I'm selecting the type, car type, which type I want, and then car audio system I'm selecting, and I'm selecting combination with the include front speaker, true or false, something I selected. Click OK. Okay, fine. This is a warning message only. Now if you verify the BOM D005, only 2 BOMs are there. Now let me go back to BOM versions. There is third BOM is created on the fly based on your setups in the sales order. BOM version was created from this product control configuration. Product configuration, like configuration models. Inside this model, there are so many things we can map. Like here, sub BOM lines are there. There are many things, but you can choose the lines based on here constraints. There is constraints conditions. Based on these constraints you have selected in the sales order, on the fly sales order has created one BOM version. For this there is a BOM version is created and required items. Understood the beauty of this function, constraint based configuration technology.
So it's divided the items, which means like
It's
created a
not like
bomb.
dividing. Yeah, in this one, in this whatever it is required, in this we
Correct.
have conditions, whatever it is required, the corresponding items you have to have constraints, the conditions. Actually it is executing the code backend automatically. It is defining the combination, it is creating one BVM on the fly. Okay. Yeah, that is the main advantage of the sales order, because if it is specific to each customer, then it is required different components and different constraints. Of course, this is not a simple one. We did it, but in this there are so many things you need to configure, like attributes you need to configure, constraints, and you need to map all these BVM lines and everything, subcomponents and everything, calculations. So using this process, you can create, and route operations also will be there inside. What are the routes it is required? It's only packing. Sometimes it may be depending upon that one, will be configured. Okay, fine. This is related to link to this BVM versus, I mean to say, constraint based configuration technology versus release product mapping. If you select another combination in the sales order, it will create one more BVM version based on the requirement. I hope it is clear to everyone. I know, like from last 1 week, whatever I'm teaching, it is like top level information. I mean to say, little bit complex functional to what you are learning nowadays. Okay, tomorrow I will discuss about quality management. Okay, we'll discuss about quality management tomorrow. So slowly we are closing to the sessions. Maybe in another like another couple of days, 1 week to 10 days, it is going to be completed our course content. Okay, please go through system, or please go through your anything. Let me know if you have any like doubts or any clarifications required. Let me know. I will give you at the most, but not much on warehouse management, transportation management. If you want, I can give you high level information, but I cannot teach you all those things. It is like it will take so much time to understand about warehouse management. Yeah. Anything else, anyone? If nothing, we'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. IST. Please try to join by sharp 7 o'clock. Okay, we'll understand about quality management, quality associations. One quality association function is there. Let us understand about that quality association tomorrow. Okay, see you. Bye.
Thanks, Ajay.